In 2007, Living Well delivered the Positive Self-Management Program in Africa, helping to empower individuals to manage their symptoms, gaining greater control over their lives and their future. This program was devised in response to a changing environment created by greater access to antiretroviral treatments, where people diagnosed with HIV are beginning to live longer. The challenge to live is now becoming an opportunity to live well.
As you may be aware, the sub-Saharan Africa, it was hit by HIV, and it is a chronic condition where you need people to understand the situation, their conditions better, manage themselves better, and PSMP does exactly this.
But this gives them a broader perspective. It is beyond what happens in the clinic. It is beyond, it goes into their social life, it goes into their families, and you see that coming out of them, and that gives you the confidence dealing with them.
So I would say PSMP has built me to be actually a person who is able to cope day by day through all avenues, when it comes to social life, when it comes to place of work, when it comes to events like where I'm visiting my doctor, family life. It has empowered me.
Disclosure was my main problem. I could think now, what about if my daughter knows, what about if my brother will come to know?
Issues around disclosure are always very challenging. You'd always want to know, because you know adherence and disclosure really move quite close together. If people who have not disclosed are most likely not to adopt well to their medication.
Also, when it comes to disclosure, I would say actually doing my training with PSMP is what empowered me to be able to disclose, especially to my only daughter.
After that course, it was very easy for me to come and disclose to my friends and my children and my relatives.
Before I joined the program, I was just taking medication. I didn't know whether they have side effect or not. I didn't know what time I'm supposed to allow, am I supposed to adhere. But when I went through the training, I came to know that I'm supposed maybe to follow up like time. I'm supposed also to be keen to detect when I'm having side effects so that I can be able to see my doctor.
And by the time I was joining the group, my CD4 count was very low. And after I learned, right now my CD4 count is over 600 and something, and I'm very strong and I feel great.
Before we finish, I will say knowledge is power. Before I came for this training, there are many things I didn't know. I was going through many things in my life that I really didn't know how to cope with them. But I would say out of my experience with HIV and AIDS, PSMP training was the best thing that ever happened to my life. Because today I live a very normal life through the support I got, through the information I got from PSMP training.
I've seen people start businesses and transformation. You can even see it in the way they express themselves and they have opinion. They are more confident, they are more focused, and I think in part it's because of PSMP.
To control my emotions, which was not there. Anybody could point at me or backbite me that one is positive. I could feel so bad, but now I know how to control myself. I know that's nothing.
But right now I've gone back to college. I'm taking social work and welfare, and although I'm jobless, but I thank God because I'm alive and I'm strong.
Where people knows that I'm a woman living with HIV and AIDS, they are able, sometimes they look down upon me because of my status, but I'm able to go to them confidently and tell them, hey, this is me and I live like this and I'm happy to be like this, I'm proud to be like this.
And courage, it gave me courage to face people and to face the world.
Hope, confidence are given a new turn, and that's the beauty that I could really say about PSMP.
I'm very happy to tell you that I'm in a serious relationship, and I know one day I'm going to get married.
Before I joined the group, I didn't see any future in me, and I didn't have a hope of living. I had lost hope in life. I I was just thinking about death, and I didn't even feel like living even a single day. But after joining the group and learning how to manage and live well, at least right now I have a future.
When it comes to my social life, I'm able to plan. Like, I feel I have a right to plan if I want to get married, if I want to have a partner.
I thought life was ending, but now I know life is still going on positively.
I'm looking forward to seeing my children grow and seeing my grandchildren. Yeah.
The Positive Self-Management program not only helps people cope with the challenges of living with HIV, but also enables them to have the life they want. Living Well's vision is to support people and organizations to deliver the self-management program throughout Africa. Living Well would like to thank all those involved in making this program possible.